Indonesia-Africa Parliamentary Partnership for Development. In this session, we will delve into the shared values and historical ties that bind Indonesia and Africa. Our esteemed speakers will share their insights on how we can collectively address the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, driving social and economic growth in both regions. Ladies and gentlemen, let us now begin. And it is now my honor to invite Dr. Fadlizon, Chair for Interparliamentary Cooperation, to give introductory remarks. Please welcome to the stage Dr. Fadlizon.
Her Excellency Madam Puan Maharani, Speaker of the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia, His Excellency Jacob Mudenda, Speaker of the National Assembly of Zimbabwe, Her Excellency Madam Retno Marsudi, Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia, Excellency Speakers and Vice Speakers of the Member Parliaments of Indonesia and African countries, Honorable Member of Parliaments of Indonesia and African countries, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya. Ladies and gentlemen, 70 years ago, in a world challenged by the struggle of self-determination and independence, our founding fathers gathered in Indonesia at the Bandung Conference under the shared spirit of solidarity, strengthening emergent global norms, affirming decolonization, human rights, and universalism. To quote Indonesia's President Sukarno's word, the countries at the conference were not assembled by choice, but by necessity. That necessity, which remains relevant today, brings us here to reaffirm our commitment to justice, solidarity, and peace through the Indonesia-Africa Parliamentary Forum. Indonesia's relation with African countries are something that I and entire people of Indonesia attach great importance to. As the champions of the non-aligned movement, we must not lose our raison d'être. Our advocacy for positive, not passive, neutrality must be louder, especially in the existing international system, which favors the great powers or those backed by them and leaves others behind. 7 decades after the historical Bandung Conference, the Cold War had ended. But ironically, colonization did not. Global grievances and caused by injustice, war, great powers, rivalries, and economic and social disparity persist, derailing the global path to build a fair, peaceful, and inclusive world for all. Inspired by the President Mandela's quote, "For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others." And in my capacity as member of Executive Committee of the Interparliamentary Union representing Asia Pacific and also Vice Chair of the League of Parliamentarians of Palestine, it is my call to continue advocating for global peace and justice for Palestine. As the people's representatives, we must build bridges for sustainable peace and promote respect for international law and human rights through every possible effort, including parliamentary diplomacy. And indeed, there will never be world peace until every nation and every humanity lives in peace and is free from fear. Therefore, I hope this forum will pave the way for building stronger parliamentary cooperation between our parliaments to support the struggle of our brothers and sisters in Palestine, and most importantly, voice the message of hope for Palestine's independence and make various efforts for its independence as part of our commitment to humanity and solidarity. Ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia deeply values cooperation and collaboration with African countries to achieve our shared goals, prioritizing economic prosperity, sustainable growth, health and food security initiatives, trade and investment, inclusive economic development, renewable energy, and people-to-people connections. Besides strengthening networking and partnership between the parliaments of African countries and Indonesia could also contribute to supporting the South-South cooperation framework by tackling shared challenges and encouraging development through strategic initiatives that benefits all nations. In 2015, the House of Representatives of the Republic of Indonesia was privileged to initiate and host the first parliamentary forum of Asian African countries. This forum became the first platform for parliaments and parliamentarians of both continents to exchange views, perspectives, and experiences in promoting world peace and prosperity. And today, we are at the first Indonesia-Africa Parliamentary Forum, carrying the message of forging Indonesia-Africa Parliamentary Partnership for Development to reaffirm our commitment to fostering cooperation and promoting partnership for prosperity. In this special session, we are glad to have Her Excellency, Madam Retno Marsudi, Foreign Minister of the Republic of Indonesia, and His Excellency, Jacob Mudenda, Speaker of the National Assembly of Zimbabwe, with us. They will share their views, insights, and experiences on enhancing Indonesia-Africa cooperation through various approaches. In addition, we will hear the thoughts of the representatives of Youth Voices, Ms. Hannah Kraft, co-founder of Du Anyam, and Mr. Michael Victor Sianipar, President of Indonesia Youth Diplomacy, who will share their insights on forging an Indonesia-Africa Partnership for Development. Ladies and gentlemen, amid global challenges, we must carry forward the spirit of Bandung, resonating with the principles of global solidarity and collective responsibility to address trust deficit and global inequality in times of adversity. So with our shared commitment and action, we have everything we need to foster peace, progress, and prosperity within communities and countries. We must work to ensure a just and equitable international order in which every nation can grow. All of these responsibilities belong to us individually and collectively. Looking ahead, we are ready to enhance our synergy with the parliaments of African countries to deliver a better future for our generation, the people, and the planet. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.